So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. We have already started here. Plenty waiting in the middle. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Chiesa. And the shot! Brilliant, and it is an own goal!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, two in double quick time.
And it's played forward. Knocks it away. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Hoists it forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Fiorentina were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Forward it goes. It's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Oh, good interception. Chiesa. Fiorentina are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Fiorentina were relieved to hold on for a win last time round and go again now. Tries to get it forward quickly. Piazza. It's got through. And he's there to cut it out. Good clearance and very necessary. Chiesa. Played into the middle.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
Hoists it forward. Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. It's on a plate. Tries a shot. He scored. 2 to the good. They have breathing space. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
So that's 2 now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Gerson. Piazza. Plays it out to the wing. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. There too. There's a long ball. Looks to play him in. That's a minor communications breakdown. Gerson hit long and direct. Decent looking ball. A chance! Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Oh, it is over the line. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Piazza, shot a goal! And more, and more, and more! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Fiorentina take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Cuts it out. Gerson. He's made sure that that won't get through, and it's played forward. Piazza. He's had a shot. Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Fiorentina totally rampant here.
Well, it's been an...
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Oh, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Fiorentina have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Fiorentina pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. The action is back on the way. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. There too. Sassuolo, whose last result owes so much to the astuteness of their manager.
Look, to alter the intended game plan was a daring move on the manager's part. It wasn't quite working for him, and he accepted his mistake. And I think what followed merits a lot of praise.
Has he found his man? There too. Gerson. He's had a look. Goes for goal! He scores! And again, they pile on the misery.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Forward it goes. Locatelli, played out to the right. Sassuolo keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Hoists it forward. Tries lifting it over. He's managed to get it away. Intervention was very necessary. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward. Done very well to intervene. To locate someone up front. Chiesa. Chiesa conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
There too. Forward it goes. That's gone a long way up and away. And a play for a throw. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative... Big chance! Cleared without complication. And help's available out wide. Oh, that's neat. Can he deliver? Just brushed off the ball there. Sassuolo have a free kick. Now this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full. Massive leap! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Well, that's where he wants it. And it's Babacar. Babacar not easily shrugged off the ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Muriel. They've got a corner here. They're two with the short one. Has a goal! This could fall anywhere. In he goes again. It's in. Just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
Has he found his man? And once more they can't get through. Gerson. Tries to get it forward quickly. Driving, has a pop! Oh, taken with style! This is as ruthless as it gets.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
4 in the game. He is the man.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Hoists it forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And that's it. Fiorentina are irresistible here. Dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result. A comfortable win. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Fiorentina simply imposed their strength from start to finish, and this became as predictable as predicted.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all. Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. The Olimpico, obviously an integral part of Roma's proud history. They're home since 1953. Roma have been in fine fettle of late, which can only add further to an already eagerly awaited encounter.
Well, when you come up against opposition that have the momentum and confidence that this team has, you have to form a plan. And in this instance, it has to be about sending an extremely quick car into heavy traffic. Defensive numbers can help pull it off, and while it may not sound the most exciting approach, there's an art to good defence too. We must remember that, and they have to get it right.
The action has already started.
El Shaarawy.
Really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that's sprayed out wide. And here's El Shaarawy. Gerson. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Defenders on the back foot. Roma are on a great run, 5 wins in a row. That is terrific skill. Now, what's he got in mind? There too. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And he's cut it out. And he heaves it forward. All the way back, and they start again. Roma were impressive in their last outing and brilliantly orchestrated by the manager.
Well, Peter, you just can't argue with the substitutions. They were spot on, and the timing of each were perfect too. That sort of decisive management is a winning formula in itself.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Chiesa! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it was just some wayward passing that let the opposition in then, and I have to say, a very lucky escape. You lose it there, you expect to be punished.
No goals as yet. Goes long. Chiesa has a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And a header! Harmlessly behind. There too. Zaniolo created that super goal to produce a lead in their last game. Tries to get it forward quickly. Zaniolo hoists it forward. And it's Florenzi. Battles to win it back. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from the forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
There too. It's a good run down the left-hand side. It's a loose ball. Plays it out to the wing. Cristante with a fine tackle. Pellegrini. El Shaarawy goes up and over. Kluivert. El Shaarawy. It's El Shaarawy! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. To review the first half.
Fiorentina have been playing relatively well from what I've witnessed. Good movement and the ball retention has been quite strong, and it's led to a few chances. It's just that cutting edge that's lacking at the moment, and it's fixable.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Fiorentina clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Pellegrini. And here's El Shaarawy. He's had a go! Knocks it away. And it's Florenzi. Could be a chance. Going for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And that's been levered clear. Simeone hoists it high. It's got through to him. He's one-on-one. Got a sight of goal. Hits one. He's delivered all right.
Well, that's what the top players do. The ability to seize the initiative at crucial times in the game. And now this second half has a completely different outlook.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, show great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Kluivert. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Kluivert. Just brushed off the ball there. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Played back in, out towards the flank. Kluivert, towering header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Roma have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Fiorentina won emphatically last time, where Cristante concedes a free kick for that. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that If I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Pellegrini. And here's Perotti. Fiorentina have made a great start to the second half, and the score is 1-0. Under. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Manolas drives it forward.
Under's cross. Roma showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Roma are taking a simple, modern approach here.
Yeah, but I'm all for simplicity, Peter. If it works, it's good enough.
Under, not easily shrugged off the ball. Roma making another change here. Under plays it short.
Under's cross.
They've managed to get it away. Under. Florenzi. It's broken loose. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's not going to make it. Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Fiorentina are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Chiesa. Simeone. Not offside that time.
Fiorentina are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Boruc gets it upfield. Shiro. Fiorentina are still just one up. It needs making safe, this. Chiesa.
Fiorentina can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Chiesa. Crunching tackle. Little doubt, that is a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Pastore. And it's played forward. Florenzi. Pastore. Cristante. Final seconds, this has to be it. Pellegrini. Over to the left. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Fiorentina, hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle.
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you. Hello and welcome to one of the most eagerly awaited days on the Italian calendar, at least the Italian football calendar. It's the day when Juventus take on Fiorentina, the Bianconeri against La Viola. It is a rivalry not based on geographical proximity, but whose venom and vitriol originates from a deep sense that one has been wronged by the other, whether about recent results or indeed dealings in the transfer market. The strength of feeling continues to prevail. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Well, we're underway. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season. Fiorentina, in case you need reminding, just have to avoid defeat here to hold on to first place in this top-of-the-table clash. Ronaldo goes for a sweeping cross. Juventus have played a lot of games just lately. Squad rotation or tinkering start to become prevalent at times like this.
Absolutely. I think nowadays the science that goes on behind the scenes can tell a manager who's in the best shape, so he can use that information now to juggle his squad. And what a great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on, this could be rather exciting.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. And just listen.
No complaints about that challenge, robust but fair. And here's Dybala, Bernardeschi, and he's surging through. He's through. Done very well to intervene. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Played out to the right. And now they can launch a counter. Fiorentina are on a good run here at home, unbeaten in the last 5. Going for goal! A spectacular effort! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision. I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Pinged forward. Forward it goes. Bentancur finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Good challenge, he just stood firm. There's a long ball. Chiesa! He's got Chiesa! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Fiorentina are cushioned by the confidence of a narrow win in their last game. Battles to win it back. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Oh, smart save. Rugani plays it forward. Bernardeschi. Well, they can break here. Tries lifting it over. Well, Chiesa! Dispatched clinically. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Dybala. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's left his man. Right through the middle. Chiesa. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And very necessary. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Gets away from his opponent. Oh, real danger here. Chan goes looking. Bernardeschi. Massive leap! And the half-time whistle goes. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the teams level. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. So it's back to business. Alexandro, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's put a stop to that. A really good feat. Gets good distance on it. Gets the better of his man. Now a chance to break. Get that clear. Fiorentina have it back and they can go again. Has a hit! Goal!
And some players are just capable of grabbing a game by the scruff of the neck, and his immense talent may just have done exactly that and injected the belief that they can retain their lead this time round.
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
Fiorentina get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Alexandro goes for the cross. Goalkeeper's ball. Chiesa. Juventus are on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism, mainly about the tactical choices made by the boss.
Yeah, but
He's had a shot! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Now it's Dybala. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
We have got changes here, from both sides, in fact.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Tries to get it forward quickly. He's got options out wide. Chiesa. Now the cross. Cut out in the nick of time. And it's played forward. Chiesa! Oh, denied brilliantly.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shiro. Luis Muriel gets it out to the wing. He's got the ball glued to his feet. That's not going to make it. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Chiellini started the last match. More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Juventus are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
That's a promising ball. Chiesa. That's a brilliant interception. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Perin gets it upfield. Chiellini gets into a good position. Lovely feet. Bentancur gets on the end of it. Up he gets! And he heaves it forward. So close to drawing level.
Oh, that'll be a major disappointment for him. That should have got his team back in the game.
Alexandro. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. And here's Mandzukic. And the shot! Oh, what about that? Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Chiellini drives it forward.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mandzukic. Bentancur. Oh, that's nice. That is very well defended. So that's it. It is all over. So it's ended in a draw. Craft and graft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest and a result which at least partly satisfies all. Well, how will we look back on that?
I think the first thing to say is that the draw was about...
Well, all observers are agreed on this. It is the point where the competition gets really serious. Top teams now fielding their best available lineups in front of big crowds. A lot of noise, great expectation, and the sense that the possibility of silverware is at hand. This is a big chance. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game in stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. So this is where we're up to in the quarterfinals. Already plenty enough. And the finish! He's delivered all right!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for. A player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Fiorentina go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Looking to hit the front line. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gerson. Keeps everyone guessing. Now surely has a hit! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Great leap! This could fall anywhere. Gerson. Hits one! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Hoists it forward. That's a throw. And it's fair too. Fiorentina are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Plenty waiting in the middle. Chance! Sassuolo seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that. No, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
And it's Simeone. Away from immediate danger. Play for a throw. He's had a look, tries a shot, and in it goes. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Fiorentina get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. They've played it short. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Jason. It's found its shoots! And it's been taken short. Point-blank header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
And it's played forward. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Simeone! Gone for a throw-in. And it's Babacar. Forward it goes.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
There too. Piazza. Just brushed off the ball there. Tries to get it forward quickly. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And that'll be the last act of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Fiorentina go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. Already up and running for the second half. Has he found his man? Cuts it out. Gerson. Plays it out to the flank. Berardi. And it's played forward. And here's Berardi. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Berardi pumps it into the area, and that's been well dealt with.
Sassuolo making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. another throw. Knocks one in. And it's hoisted clear. Here comes another. Gets up to head it! Harmlessly behind.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
60 minutes played. Gerson. How about a shot? Oh, he's got a has a pop! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Piazza. Piazza drives it forward. Gets it back. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. A chance to play it in. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. He's having a go. Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish of true class. And they are cruising away. And he's produced a beauty. Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Piazza. Piazza. Piazza conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And he just whacks it away. Fiorentina with another chance from a corner. And they have themselves another corner. Bertu plays it short. Gerson. Shot a goal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact. There too. Hoists it forward. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Oh, what a... and the shot! Oh, the keeper's done just about enough.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Played out to the right. He's through. He's got it, and he's got time. Out to the right. Goes for the cross. And that has been cleared. Gerson, Chiesa, can't get the better of his opposite number. Fiorentina cannot keep hold of the ball. And here's Simeone. Berardi, Locatelli. Forward pass, gets into a dangerous position. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Fiorentina came, saw and conquered, and are big favourites now to advance. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Fiorentina simply made their superiority count. They found cruise control.